What do you do when your battle chooses you?
See, a lot of folk won't let you forget what you used to do or what you have done, what mistakes you've made. All of us have made some mistakes in life. All of us have done some things that if we had them to do over again, we wouldn't do it again. There are a lot of things that if I had it to do over again, if I knew then what I know now, I would have done it differently. Well, it didn't happen that way. I didn't do it like that. Oh, you don't want me to live that down? How you want to keep on putting that in my face about what I did? Guess what? I'm not interested.
No matter how terrible a situation is, no matter how bad it is, there's still going to be a rose that grows from that concrete.
Every person on this planet is capable of changing the world by changing themselves.
You have to forgive people. And a big part of that, is forgiving yourself. We don't forgive ourselves for stuff, and it makes it impossible for us to forgive other people.
Forgive yourself. We all make mistakes. I have made the biggest mistakes ever. I have made mistakes so big till this day. But I don't care, because I forgave myself. I came to the conclusion of you know what? People make mistakes.
Here's what happens when you don't forgive yourself. I've talked to so many people that have talked about their shame and their guilt and the disappointment they feel of themselves. And it's crazy to see how enslaved and enchained they are to their situation. When you do not forgive yourself, you make it more likely to continue the cycle. The subconscious is very powerful. So if you are constantly thinking and dwelling on your disappointment and your shame and guilt, you're going to create more opportunities and situations to feel those things.
Would we be human if we didn't make mistakes? We're supposed to make mistakes, and we're supposed to learn from them. How can I grow as a person if I don't do anything wrong? How can I be perfect if I've never been imperfect before? The beauty is in being imperfect. The beauty is in making mistakes. Beauty is in doing the wrong things and looking back at it and saying you know what? I have grown so much and I'm so proud of myself. That's the beauty of making mistakes.
So if you do not forgive yourself, you are actually ensuring that you stay stuck in your situation. So if you want to take control of your life, you have to forgive yourself.
So you have to forgive yourself. Something might have happened. It might have been your fault. You might have done something, or somebody might have done something to you. But the only power you have right now is how you treat yourself afterwards and how you react to it. And you have to realize that in order to move forward in your life, you have to forgive yourself first.
What do you do when something shows up on your doorstep that you did not directly cause, choose, or definitely anticipate?
Life will knock you between the eyes. It will catch you on the blind side, come out of nowhere, stuff you can't anticipate. That will knock the wind out of you. You want to give up. It's going to be very challenging. Whenever you decide that you want to grow, whenever you decide that you want to go to another level, all hell will break loose.
There's problems that we go through that cause stress, worry, anxiety, and fear. But you might be in the battle of your life. I want to encourage you. It's not about what's happening around you. It's always about what's happening inside of you. Life is not always easy. In fact, some of you today, you're here and you're going through the toughest season of your life.
Easy, it's not an option, but it's worth fighting. It's worth believing. It's worth giving yourself a chance. It's worth mustering yourself up, standing up inside yourself. It's worth fighting relentlessly, never giving up. It's worth it. You can do it. You can do it.
There will be seasons where we will suffer. There will be seasons of real pain. And the question is, how will you respond in those moments?
One of the best ways to describe life, it's like the season. Learn how to handle the winters. And there's all kinds of winters, right? The winter when you can't figure it out. The winter when it all goes smash. The winter when it turns belly up. See, those are winter time. But see, the disappointments come. Those are normal. That's part of life. But the question is, how do you handle it? How do you handle the coming winters and the disappointments and the downtime?
It's hard. It's not easy. There are moments when you're going to doubt yourself. There are rough times are going to come, but they have not come to stay. They have come to pass. And here's what I want to say to you. For those of you that have experienced some hardships, don't give up on your dream.
We all go through problems. They don't have to overwhelm you, though. Problems don't have to take you out, though. Problems don't have to make your life miserable, though.
It's easy to complain. It's easy to point out your circumstances. It's easy to talk about what has happened to you. It's easy to talk about your situation, what you're going through. But if you do what is easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, your life will be easy. I found that the biggest enemy you have to deal with is yourself. See, it's easy to be on the bottom. It doesn't take any effort to be a loser. It doesn't take any motivation, any drive in order to stay down there at a low level. But it calls on everything in you, ladies and gentlemen. You have to harness your will to say, I'm going to challenge myself. Sometimes I have to pull myself out of bed and say, come on, Les. Things I know I should do, I don't do. Things I shouldn't do, I do.
Your problem is some of you are phenomenally skilled, but it is a phenomenal will that says every time I get knocked down, I will get back up and I will succeed. I will not surrender.
Come on, you need to remember, this is not the first time you cried. This is not the first time you were short of breath. This is not the first time you didn't see a way clear. This is not the first time you were hurt. This is not the first time your heart was broken. This is not the first time you didn't have enough money. This is not the first diagnosis that came up from behind.
You have something great in you. You can do it. Where you are is temporary. You will not be there for the rest of your life. It might last for a second. It might last for a minute. It might last for an hour. It might last for a week. It might last for a day. It might last for months. But sooner or later, if you do not surrender, if you do not give up, if you do not give in, it will subside. Your problem is you go back and run to your safety net. I can't do it. Help. And you're going to be running to it for the rest of your life.
I don't know what's coming out of your mouth, but it's a death sentence.
What you speak over your life is what your life will become.
The sentence out of your mouth is a story that you are putting out.
If you're always talking about how you're stuck where you are, how you can't find a way to get out of the situation you're in, how you never get any luck, how you'll never be wealthy.
I'm not gonna make it. I quit. Let's get a divorce. Business is never coming back. We've lost too many people. I've made too many mistakes. I'm a failure. Nobody can help me. I've done too many bad things.
Well, you're right. You'll never have those things if that's what you say and that's what you believe. If you don't believe it, you won't even try to get it.
And as you continue to confess it and as you continue to declare it, well, don't be surprised when it becomes true in your life. We have to make sure that whenever I think a death sentence, I must speak a life sentence.
Your words, mixed with your beliefs, blend to become your reality.
Instead of saying, I don't know how to do it, I always procrastinate and never get anything done, I'm a failure. My best days are behind me. Say, I am committed to learn how to do it. I am going to find something that matters to me more than anything. I failed. My best is yet to come.
Their rough times are going to come, but they have not come to stay. They have come to pass. It's very important for you to know that. Don't say I'm having a bad day. Say I'm having a character building day.
Every day, look yourself in the mirror and say, I am a great person. I am strong. I am capable of anything. I am a kind person. I am committed, determined. I have no limits. I will have the wealth of my choice. I do deserve abundance. I am more than worthy. When you start blending your beliefs and your words together, they become so powerful you can move mountains.
I'm a little bit a dreamer, and I believe in myself.
Your beliefs become your thoughts. Your thoughts become your words. Your words become your actions. Your actions become your habits. You are the creator of your destiny, and it starts with the words you speak into your life. Speak positive things into your life, strong things. Speak love and happiness into your life, and you'll notice more love and happiness.
There's someone who's much worse than you doing the very thing you want to do, and they're getting paid a lot of money to do it. Just because they believe in themselves more.
Speak good of others, and you may see more good from others. Speak your dreams into existence. Believe your dreams will become reality. Act and live as though they are, and they soon will be.
Daily affirmations are helpful because they reprogram your mind, your thoughts and beliefs. Some of the most successful people on earth practice daily affirmations. If you're doing it consistently, every single day, in the morning before you start your day, you will begin to develop new beliefs, and your life will start to change before your eyes.
Everything worthwhile is uphill. You see, every dream that you've ever had, it's all uphill. If you have a great relationship with somebody, you had to work on it. It's uphill. If you build a wonderful business, guess what? It was uphill.
I woke up one day and stopped making excuses. I woke up one day and stopped playing the blame game. I woke up one day and looked at the man in the mirror and was like, yo, bro, what are you doing? Wake up. It's showtime. Let's go.
If you've made the right decisions, they're not easy, are they? And the only way that you can go uphill is to be intentional. Nobody ever accidentally went uphill. You've never talked to a successful person and said, how did you get to the top of the mountain? And then look at you and say, I have no idea. If they're at the top of the mountain, they know how they got there. Because they had to have effort. It took energy. It took time. Everything worthwhile is uphill.
Don't cry to give up. Cry to keep going. Don't cry to quit. You're already in pain. You already hurt. Get a reward from it. At the end of pain is success.
It's possible for you to live your dream. It's necessary that you associate with winners, that you work your system, that you are relentless, that you never give up. It's you. You've got to take personal responsibility. You've got to make it your personal business.
It's very, very simple to get what you want, but it's not easy. It's your job to make yourself do the crap you don't want to do so you can be everything that you're supposed to be.
You've got to resolve within yourself that I can do this, that it's hard, but you've got to say, I'm the one. I'm the one to make this happen. I'm the one to become successful in this business. But you know it's going to be hard, but find out what will make it worth it for you.
You'd be surprised how good you'd be if you just decide to win.
You may have gone through loss, things that are not fair, but what you need to fulfill your purpose is not in what you've lost, it's in what you have left. Take the hand you've been dealt and make the most of it.
Because becoming undeniable is not something that sticks with you in a certain role. It's a character trait that you develop. That means any place that you are put, you will put in the work. You will learn the skills. You will improve your arsenal to become the undeniable best in that role.
It's hard handling just the tragedies of life. It's hard. When you're working on something and you put everything you have in it, and it doesn't work out, you lose your money and other people's money. It's hard. You will go through things, and while you're going through them, you can't understand why it's happening to you. But after you go through it, you get back and you look at it and you say, oh, now I understand why I needed that lesson.
Let us say together, it's possible. See, the people that are going to increase their sales, the people that are going to change their lives, the people that are going to recover their health, the people that are going to build their lives and start all over again from scratch are people who believe it's possible. The people who fail are the people who suffer from possibility blindness. See, when you want to increase your performance in life, let's say the people that are successful in any area of life, you must be willing to do the things today others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have. If you want to make it in any area in life, you've got to go all out. A.L. Williams said, all you can do is all you can do, and all you can do is enough. But make sure you do all you can do.